I do a lot of hikes, a lot of road trips, and a lot of traveling. But one trip has had me questioning a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. And it's a trip here to that place right there. You can see the picture in the background. It's Sedona, Arizona, specifically this cave. I believe they call it the Subway Cave in Sedona. I heard some stuff. Let's get into it. All right, I know some of you guys are probably thinking, ghosts? I've seen a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen a lot of stuff. But on my trip, on one of my trips to Sedona, Arizona, I was specifically in this cave. I got there a little early. There was not very many people there. And here's kind of like a map of where that cave is. So you'll notice the cave is right here. Once you actually arrive at the cave area, there's two ways to get up there. You can go straight into the cave, but it's a very steep hike, or you can go to the left and go up an easier hike, but then it wraps around the mountain. So it's a little longer trip, but it's not that bad. When you're standing right at this area, you can't really hear anything in the cave. You can hear some stuff, but not very much. On my first or second trip there, I can't remember exactly which one, but I decided to take this little walk and just get a good look at the views because it is awesome. I recorded a video, and here's what I recorded.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's freaky. There was nobody around me. Believe me, don't believe me. All I can tell you is that this is what happened to me. There was nobody around me. The closest person to me was actually at the cave, and there was probably 2 or 3 people there. So I couldn't hear any voices that were just taking pictures. There was nobody anywhere close to me, and that voice sounded clear. It said, "Help me." It sounded like that person was standing right in front of my camera. That was actually taken with my phone, and it sounded like somebody was standing right in front of it. I don't know why. I don't know how it happened. I can't explain it. That wasn't me. That was not my voice. And there was nobody anywhere close to me. That's freaky. So I want to know, have you guys actually experienced anything in Sedona? I do want to know. Was that the... I've been back several times, and I haven't heard this. Now, let's hear that one more time.
Hopefully.
So what I was doing here is I was actually recording because I had no service. So I was recording it, and I was going to post it online, but I had no service, so I waited till I got back to my car. When I got back to my car and I heard this, let's just say the hairs on my arms stood up. Very freaky. And till this day, every time I hear that or watch that video, it freaks me out. So I know there was nobody around me. There was nobody in front of me, nobody behind me. The closest person was from here to here. That's a good distance. Now, my understanding is that this cave right here is actually in an Indian area, and you can actually see some historic stuff around there that's like, Indian. So a little freaky. I did not hear that voice when I was actually standing there. I didn't hear anything. All I heard was just the wind. I didn't hear or see or feel anything while I was there. I only heard it when I was back in my car watching that video over again. So I didn't react when it happened. But yeah, kind of creepy. So I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever experienced anything strange in Sedona? Let's watch that one more time.
Hopefully.
Nope. Now I've been back several times since this video, or since I actually recorded this video. I haven't heard anything. So I've stood in the same location. I've videoed. I've taken pictures. I haven't experienced anything anymore. That was the only time I experienced it. So it was very freaky. So I want to hear from you guys. Have you guys been there? Have you experienced this? Let me know.